Thomson Bible, Matthew chapter 24. Then Jesus went out, and as he was going from the temple, his disciples came to point out to him the buildings of the temple. Whereupon he said to them, See ye not all these? Verily I say to you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another, which shall not be pulled down. And as he was sitting on the Mount of Olives, his disciples came to him privately and said, Tell us, when will these things happen? And what will be the sign of thy coming and of the conclusion of this age? Thereupon Jesus answering said to them, Take heed that no one seduce you, for many will come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and will seduce many. As you will soon hear of wars and rumors of wars, see that you be not troubled, for all these things must happen, but the end is not yet. For nation will rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there will be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in divers places. Now all these are the beginning of sorrows. Then they will deliver you up to affliction, and put you to death, and you will be hated by all nations on the account of my name. And many will then be stumbled, and will deliver up one another, and hate one another. And many false prophets will rise up and deceive many. And because iniquity will abound, the love of many will grow cold. But he who persevereth to the end shall be saved. The good news of the kingdom shall indeed be proclaimed throughout the whole world for a testimony to all the nations, and then will come the end. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of by Daniel the prophet, standing in a holy place, reader, attend. Then let them who are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let not him who is on the housetop go down, to carry away anything out of the house, nor him who is in the field turn back to take up his clothes. But alas for the woman with child, and for them who give suck in those days. Pray ye therefore that your flight may not be in the winter, nor on a Sabbath day. For there will then be great affliction, such as hath not happened from the beginning of the world till now, no, nor ever shall be. Indeed, if those days were not shortened, no flesh could escape. But for the sake of the chosen, those days will be shortened. At that time, if any say to you, Lo, the Christ is here, or there, believe it not. For false Christs and false prophets will rise up and give out great signs and wonders, so as to deceive, if it were possible, even the chosen. Behold, I have forewarned you. Therefore, if they say to you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not out. Or behold, he is in the secret apartments, do not believe them. For as the lightning, which breaketh forth from the east, shineth even to the west, so will the coming of the Son of Man be. For wherever the carcass is, there will the eagles be assembled. Now immediately after the tribulation of those days, the sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give her splendor, and the stars will fall from heaven, and the heavenly powers will be shaken. And then will appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then all the tribes of the land will mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming on the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. And he will send out his messengers with a loud-sounding trumpet, and they will gather his chosen ones from the four winds, from one extremity of heaven to the other. Now learn this parable from that fig tree. When its branches become tender and put forth leaves, you know that the summer is near. So when you see all these things, know assuredly that he is near, at the door. Verily I say to you, this generation shall not pass until all these things shall happen. The heaven and the earth shall fail, but my words shall not fail. But with respect to the day and the season, that none knoweth, not even the angels of the heavens, none but my Father only. For as the days of Noah were, so also will this coming of the Son of Man be. For as in those days, before the deluge, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, till Noah entered the ark, and they did not know till the flood came and swept them all away. So will this coming of the Son of Man be. 2 men will then be in the field, the one is taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding at the mill, the one is taken and the other left. Watch therefore, because you know not at what season your Lord cometh. But this you know, that if the master of a family knew at what watch the thief would come, he would be upon guard, and not suffer him to break into his house. Be ye therefore ready, prepared, because the Son of Man cometh at an hour you least expect. Who is indeed the faithful and prudent servant, whom his Lord hath set over his household to give them their food in due season? Happy that servant, whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find thus employed. Verily I say to you, he will set him over all his estate. But if that servant, being wicked, should say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming, and begin to beat his fellow servants, and to eat and to drink with drunkards, the Lord of that servant will come on a day he least expecteth, and at an hour of which he is not aware, and will scourge him in the severest manner, and assign him his portion with the hypocrites. Weeping and gnashing of teeth will be there.